day. Lonely sailors pass the time away and talk about their homes. And there's a girl in this harbor town, and she works laying whiskey down. They say, Brandy, fetch another round. She serves them whiskey and wine. The sailors say, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. Yeah, your eyes could steal a sailor from the sea. Brandy wears a braided chain made of finest silver from the north of Spain. A locket that bears the name of a man that Brandy loved. He came on a summer's day, bringing gifts from far away, but it made it clear he couldn't stay. No harbor was his home. The sailor said, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. But my life, my love, and my lady is the sea. His eyes when he told his sailor story. She could feel the ocean fall and rise. She saw its raging glory, but he had always told the truth. Lord, he was an honest man, and Brandy does her best to understand. When the bars close down, Brandy walks through a silent town and loves a man who's not around. She still can hear him say, she hears him say, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. But my life, my love, and my lady is the same. Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. Such a fine, my life, my love, and my lady is the same.
Okay, what is this? This is a bass that was made by the guy I call my guy. His name is Joe Cruz. I'll tell you the story. A couple of years ago, I got out of work early, and I went over to the cat sanctuary in Beacon just to pet the cats for a little bit. I was on my way back home, and I see this guy sitting on his side lawn sanding a bass. I was at a stoplight, and I looked over, and I could tell it was a neck-through bass. And I was looking for someone who could do some work on my basses because I didn't have really any good luck bringing them to music stores. So I, turned the car around, and I figured if he could make a bass and get it to that point, he could probably, work on them as well. So I made a turn and pulled in, walked over, and just started talking to him. This is something I usually don't do. And I told him, I said, "Gee, that bass looks like a Carl Thompson." He goes, "It is a Carl Thompson," because he works for Carl Thompson. So he was just starting up his shop in Beacon, and he's worked for Sadowski. He works currently for Carl Thompson, and he has his own little shop there by the train station in Beacon. And his name's Joe Cruz, and he does all the work and modifications on my basses. He's a very talented and a very patient guy, and he's been working on this bass for a while for someone, and every time I go in there, it was in a different, it would be a little further along, and I asked him if I could borrow it and do a couple of songs with it. And this is it. It's a short scale. I'm not sure, short or medium scale. He's going to give me all the specs on it, and I'll put it in the below the video. But it looks like probably mahogany, and I know it's a maple top, and the hip shot bridge and hip shot tuners, and there's a lot of really nice detail work in it. Very beautiful bass. It's very thin, and it's very light. And he uses, are they Kent Armstrong pickups? It's a something Armstrong. This is a Music Man style pickup, and I'd say this bass sounds very what's a good word to describe it? Very polite sounding. I like my basses sound a little brasher, so I don't really want to push this bass to be something it's not. But it has a nice sound. I'm using the Sans amp because I can't not play without it. I never even tuned the bass before I did the song. Hopefully it's in tune. Very simple. He'll do anything you want, but he prefers passive, electronics. This is just volume, tone, and a kill switch. And that's it. I'm gonna do another one with it.